Welcome back. The Organization for Women in Science for the Developing World, better known as the OWSD, is set to host its first ever annual International STEM Conference here in Windhoek. Joining us to unpack this initiative is Professor Theopoline Amushendje, the local organizing committee chairperson of the OWSD, as well as Ms. Esther Akawa, who is one of the committee members. Ladies, good evening and welcome.
Good evening and thank you for having us.
Thank you so much for being here. Well, just to start with, Prof, I'd like us to look at the theme for this event, which is bridging the digital divide and empowering women in science through technology and through innovation. So talk to us about what inspired this specific theme.
Okay, thank you very much for the question. Yes, the theme, as we know, in this world, a lot of women don't have access to even just the basic needs. So as women in STEM, what we really wanted to make sure that we have a theme which is relevant and which shows that, yes, there is a need for us to bridge the gap which is existing not only in our country, not only in different regions in our country, but also globally. Yeah. So we need to empower women. Some people don't even have a phone. Yeah. Some people, when they're talking about AI or robotics, they don't even know what is that. So that's hence then this theme which we came up with. Yes.
How does the international nature of this conference, facilitate meaningful cross-border collaboration as well as knowledge exchange, Prof?
Yes, because this organization is international. The secretariat is in Trieste, Italy, and when you sign up, you just sign up on their website. So when we actually collaborate and we team up, and we might be in Namibia, but we can have a webinar. Even today I was in a webinar where we actually were able to discuss issues which are relevant to women in STEM. So as women in STEM, we want to collaborate, we want to network, because gone are the days where you are just in your own little lab working on your own. Yeah. So you need to be able to collaborate with others. Yeah, yes. Yeah.
Ms. Akawa, yes. Would you like to add on to that?
And I'd just like to add to that. I think the reason why we focused on opening it up to different, countries or nationalities is that in reality, science really knows no borders, right? And neither should the solutions that we come up with. So I believe also that as we work together, we come up with better solutions, And even right now, I'm being reminded of an African proverb of social merit, umuntu gumuntu kabantu. No man is an island, and even we as women in science are not islands.
Yeah. Also, in your view, how does increasing, women's participation in STEM leadership roles shape scientific agendas?
Thank you for that question. I think that's a very good question. I think including women in STEM is a very important thing, because then women carry something different, something distinct when it comes to science, and I believe that we make more room for inclusivity when we do such. I believe Prof might have something to add to it.
Yeah, thank you very much, Esther, for that. Yes, I think what I can add is that, research has shown that when women are actually included into scientific research, then that tends to enhance the scientific quality and also social relevance. So because when women are not fully participating, then maybe the needs and the desires of women may be overlooked. So we want to make sure that women are fully participating into this into STEM. Yes.
Prof, I also want to ask, how is digital technology being leveraged to amplify the voices and research of women's sciences in underrepresented regions or areas?
Okay, so we are a small organization. You have to start somewhere. Yeah. But really, what we have even tried to do in the past, we have tried to include schools which we believe have been underprivileged, and I work for the University of Namibia, and I'm based at Noidam campus. So we bring learners from schools like Havana Project, Windhoek Mount View, Windhoek High School, and also a few other schools to UNDAP campus. And then we take them to laboratories, and there will be girls who will tell you that I have never been in a laboratory which is fully equipped like this, or somebody even said, I have never seen a cow before. A young girl who is saying she has never seen a cow, and they live in Windhoek. So it just touches you. So we want to make sure that everyone is actually able to participate. So we want to attract young girls into studying science courses, so that eventually then they can get into the STEM field and empower them into leadership roles. Yes.
Ms. Akawa, what strategies has the OWSD, identified to be the most effective when it comes to bridging the gender gap in STEM education as well as research?
I believe one of the primary focuses or strategies that OWSD has utilized are mechanisms such as mentorship. So late last month, we actually arranged a mentorship session for some of the girls, where we organized and we brought together different women in groundbreaking industries such as the food industries and agricultural and multifaceted, science industries, to just come mentor these girls and tell them how they, overcame certain hurdles, how they broke those glass ceilings. And I think that's one of the most impactful ways to reach the people at the grassroots levels. And
as someone engaged, in this movement, what does it mean to you personally to witness and contribute to the growth of women in STEM?
I'm actually honored. I'm privileged. When you asked me that question, I feel like I was lost for words, because it's such a beautiful move, and I think it's so beautiful because we are bringing the reality to say that gone are the days where women were behind the scenes, gone are the days where women were invisible. So I believe being part of this move is so beautiful because it amplifies the voice that women have. It amplifies that, and it brings women to the forth. I feel like it also gives women that push and that nudge to actually take up space and to do it so boldly and confidently.
Prof, what message would you share with, the next generation of girls who, within the developing world, who also dream of becoming scientists, engineers, or, tech innovators?
Okay, thank you very much for the question. My advice would be, it's possible. Be disciplined, work hard, listen to advice, and we are here for you. And let me just give an example. The young lady, Esther, she's actually our third-year animal science student at UNDAP campus in our department. She's studying animal science. Now, when we were organizing this mentorship, and we do organize quite a number of these activities. So last month, we organized what's referred to as Speed Mentorship Initiative, whereby we had about 30 girls, and then we had women from the industry to just mentor. It was like kind of like speed, for 15 minutes we are with...
like speed dating.
Somebody actually said something it's similar to that, but we were mentoring the girls. And Esther came to my office. She said, Ma'am, I'm willing to assist wherever possible. What can I do? That's what we want to. We are mentoring our girls. That's what we want to see. So I said, oh, wow, great, please assist. So we didn't even have to do much as, adults. So she was running up and down, making sure that the hall was decorated and everything. Now today, as we were contacted to come here, and my committee members are not available, I said, who else can we come with? If not the young lady who has already shown actually initiative and proactive, and she's also in the committee. So that's we are trying to do that. We are trying to already mentor them while they are young. So who would even have guessed that she's a student? She is already in a committee that's organizing a conference, which is, international conference. So that's what we are trying to do. We are trying to make sure that we include them while they are still young. Yes.
Well, is animal science quite a field? Why that? Out of everything you could have chosen, that's what you wanted to focus on.
I think I chose animal science because I have a very deep and unwavering passion for science and animals. But I think one of the reasons why I chose animal science and why I would still choose it had I been given the opportunity is that it gives you a very lovely perspective on agriculture, right? I think a lot of people have this connotation that agriculture is boring, agriculture is not nice, there's nothing wow about it. But doing this course has given me practicality. There are literally things I learn in class, and I can go tell my parents like, no, so you know why our goats die during the season? This is what we should change. So I believe I chose animal science because agriculture is very lucrative. It's the future of the country, and we are moving towards food security. We don't want to be food reliant or, you know, reliant on always importing and all of those things. So I believe this is one of those courses that really capacitates us, not only as individuals, but as a nation to do better and to become more food secure.
Fantastic. I'm sure you've just inspired a young lady watching this evening. Talk to us about when the conference is going to take place, Prof. When's it happening?
The conference is taking place on the 30th of September to the 3rd of October this year, 2025. So the city will be Windhoek. The venue we are still finalizing. So yeah, the venue we can't say right now, but it will be in Windhoek, yes.
Fantastic. Well, any final remarks you'd like to leave us with this evening?
Oh, yes. Thank you very much. Yeah. So I just want to encourage, if you are out there, you are a young lady or even men, please join OWSD. It's open to all of us, male and female. And we are also encouraging the industry to join us, to support us. This is a good initiative we would like to think, and it will help us to, you know, because the SDG 5, the UN SDG 5 is talk about how we need to empower all women and all girls. So please, when you join us, when you support us, it is for a good cause. So, and young girls out there, it is possible. You can be leaders, so you just need to believe in yourself, and with hard work and dedication, nothing is impossible. You can make it. Thank you.
Ms. Akawa, your final remarks?
I think all I can really say is that with this conference, I believe it's a groundbreaking one, the first of its kind, and that it gives a message to the women out there to say that we are leading, we are innovating and reshaping the future. So this is just a call to the young men and women out there to come out in numbers and shape the future instead of watching from the sidelines, you know.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for being here this evening, ladies. I know planning an event of this magnitude takes lots of work, so all the best with the planning processes. Thank you.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
We'll be right back after this brief break. Do stay with us here on the Daily Roundup.